Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. So last episode we kind of explored this little area. We saved a cook and then we tried to kill a bear and it didn't work so well. First it gave us concussion and knocked us out, and then it killed us the second try. So we're just going to continue on to the Gilded Vale, which is the city we're trying to go to be healed at for these whisperings, which have stopped when we left the big crazy machine that we saw activate, and kind of gave us visions and stuff as well. So hopefully at the Gilded Vale we can get some more companions and maybe come back and fight this bear later is what I'm hoping. Right now I think it's just way out of our league. A few other things. So I figured out the reason you guys can't see the cursor is a bug. Actually with the recording software that I'm using. I really like the recording software. It's just easy to use, easy to edit and stuff with. But unfortunately, it makes it where you guys can't see the cursor, and I'm not quite sure how to fix that. So I'll just keep narrating the choices that I'm picking and things like that, and do my best for that, so you guys can know what's going on. So let's go ahead and head to the Gilded Vale and see what's going on. 8 hours. Wow, that's a long journey. Party members. I think I'll just do more damage. Actually, that's the way I came.
Indeed.
Just keep going along the road, I guess. Oh, are there dead bodies hanging from that tree? Holy cow.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Wow. As he glances at the gnarled leafless monstrosity of the tree next to him. That is intense. Let's see. Do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree. He didn't like that.
We'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
No, but what is he talking about?
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
Oh, jeez.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree. Well, considering we're hearing voices, I'm sure he's not going to like us.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
Okay, we're not going to mention that I've been feeling strange, because that'll get us thrown in jail. From a Hollowborn and Widewind's legacy. Don't want to mention what I saw either. Well, yeah, let's go with number 2 here. He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to whisper, children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. He shakes his head with vitriol. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interest at heart. He nods. Yeah, he hung half the town. Jeez. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules. Oh geez, do I have to tell him? Which one though? If I tell him that I'm feeling strange, he may throw me in jail. If I tell him about the ceremony, he may want to investigate more. Let's go with the ceremony though, because I feel like that's not instant jail time. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on within ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath, have mercy, we certainly have. Okay. Once again, it prompts me to mention the Biowak, and I don't think I want to do that. Let's just say maybe so. Ergate says, like I said, it's best to stay away from those sort of places. Oh man, I have to tell him that I've been feeling strange since the Biowak. This isn't going to go well.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Seriously, the one person that could help me, he killed? Thanks, guy. You're helpful.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Wow, he escalated that quickly. Yeah, let's just be done with this guy.
Keep out of...
Uh-oh, he got interrupted. What's about to happen?
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Apparently that's bad.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
He looks to the east. His expression is unreadable. He blinks slowly and turns his attention back to you.
3
Okay.
bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Uh-oh. That's not good. What does he mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. Don't threaten me. Well, let's not escalate this. Let's see what happened. He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps. But that is not your concern. So does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Oh great, he's putting me in a stable. That's fantastic. Alright. Farewell. This tree is just gruesome. Come on, Pooh Bear. Is that the town? Wow, the town is huge. Okay. Let's see if we can find a stable. The windmill, blacksmithery, inn. Okay, that's where we need to go. Let's head over that way. Oh wait. Actually, let's come and investigate this first. Looks like there's going to be a lot to investigate in this lovely town. Okay, what is the tree? Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers, and notes half erased by the rains. So yeah, people are in mourning. Okay. Let's go read this first. The Temple of Aeth is discovered. There's a little girl here. What does she have to say? Papa says the temple is cursed. Okay. Beneath the vines are crude carvings of a sun rising over 3 stars. Let's see what's downstairs. I have a feeling this is going to be a dungeon. Oh, cool. So we can actually go read our history a little bit. That'll be nice occasionally to do. Well, that dude's alive. He looks dead. Wretched beast. A man lies resting against the wall. His name is Wharton. Lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces, he has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near. His features are twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He cast a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans, shifts positions, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful, either. I just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what, though? Okay, the man points a finger upward. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aethys, the scattered god, a grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over Deerwood, from Red Saris even. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their head that their god was dead and gone. Let's see, go on, I guess. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on Aethasians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there buried under a heap of rock. Oh man. So Lord Raedric sounds pretty brutal. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed, and it's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. See? He smiles wryly. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded, and that's where you come in. Wharton licks his lips. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that, chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find the remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Wharton breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating. Let's see. They're long dead. Let's see. I take it you aren't supposed to be in here. Wharton laughs bleakly. Well, I meant to be in and out. Nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone. It's just Lord Raedric's forbidden anyone having anything to do with the scattered god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you can make some coin in the process. All right, let's ask some questions first. Yes. Who are you, anyway? Name's Wharton. I've lived in Gilded Vale long enough to remember how grand it used to be. He shrugs and looks away. I used to help the temple sometimes, bring supplies, and that's all. Any chance there's something down there worth a little more than some old bones? Probably. Nobody's been through the place since it was sealed up. Well, apart from me, and I didn't touch anything. Any valuables in there, you get first crack at them. Only ask that you do this favor for me while you're at it. Will Lord Raedric mind? I wouldn't go telling him about it. Lingering in these places, it's no good for anyone. But do this quick and quiet. We can do right by those priests without raising a fuss. Okay, let's do it. I'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll still be there if anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Okay, so we're going to explore this place. That place is lit. So is this. Oh man. Jeez, I hear something. We're barely in here. I'm already hearing creatures. Oh, it's a spider. I need to change away from range. I said I was going to do that, and then I haven't done it. Dude, why aren't you attacking? What's to take the auto attack? Okay, let's go to inventory. Let's give a sword, shield, and weapon set 2. How do I change between 1 and 2? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's try this. You can switch to a new weapon by selecting the weapon icon from an individual character's action bar. Oh, I see down there. Okay, cool.
Indeed.
Anything in here worth looting? There's a few things. I have the maximum camping supplies. Okay. Right click for details. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make out only a few patches of careful, tidy script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Retrix Obrica says, "Redemption for even these." Or God instruct the largest buff first, rather than the second. Yeah, let's take this. That's most definitely a hint to a puzzle. Anything else in here? Doesn't appear so. Alright, let's check out the hallway first. What? A will-o-wisp. Okay. I guess I can't use my special. Uh-oh. Let's see. Jeez, what's going on with Pooh Bear? Is Pooh Bear unconscious? He is. Okay. Well, let's load. Oh man, we're gonna have to talk to that guy all over again. Oh geez, that sucks. Sure enough. Okay. We know what he's gonna say. Go on. Okay. Is there like a quick save option? Let's save right there so we don't have to do that again. Alright.
Of course.
So I guess we should keep the bow because... Okay. Just kill him already? Oh, I missed. He just poisoned Pooh Bear. Okay, we want this. Okay. I feel like I'm just not near strong enough for the things that I need to be doing. Yeah, go and attack. Oh, dude, there's a lot. Crap. Okay. Oh, this is not good. We're gonna die again. Let's retreat. Did I die? I died. Okay. I don't think we're ready for this. I think we either need to level up or get more people in our... I'm not entirely sure. So let's head back out of here. And now we die. That really sucks. Whoa. This is not where I want to load to. Let's load. There. That's where we want it to load. Okay. So let's head back upstairs. There's the kid. Okay, let's see. We head towards the end. Maybe we'll get a companion. The town's not nearly as big as it looks. Oh, Aloth. You see 4 people gather by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf. And the little picture over here with the pointed ears.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
So maybe he's the one who caused the problem?
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
The other's 2 folk men and an elven woman don't look convinced. She spit at his feet. Wow, okay. What's going on? Angry townsman. One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused, mocking us, even while he shelters in our village. Just goes to show you what these fancy Adira manners are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, and especially not from Adirans. Okay, so they don't like elves. Alright, the woman looks you up and down. And that means you too. Don't push us.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Okay, so these people are drunk.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh, yeah. That's gonna help things.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Something surly and raw flickers through his eyes as he plants his feet, so he's about to do something.
That's where you're wrong.
She draws her blade. Let's see. This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be drinking than out here arguing? We don't take orders from any blazing Adirans. We don't take charity neither. They squint at you through red, bleary eyes. It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh, well, I'm just making friends everywhere I go, aren't I? Okay. Sword. I don't know what he has. Let's wound this guy. Seeing Big Bear after him. Alright, Pooh Bear, don't let me down. Holy cow. He just blew him up. That was insane. Wow. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Glad I could help. Adir gives you a quick smile. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, as is the company of a fellow countryman. He straightens his hood, and you know that the remains of the fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
How did you manage to get stuck out here? He laughs uncomfortably. That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
How's that working out for you, man?
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
Griffin ruins? Oh, grottos can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Bivouac.
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
How'd you manage to cross these 3 drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Let's see. Ah, that. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints. The accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief. Before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. What are you doing in the Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yes, it is. And you, he says.
Indeed.
Looking for an expert on
Lord has searched
souls.
far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Alright, I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I. Let's go then. Alright, new party member.
Excellent.
That's what I want.
I shall follow you.
Alright, let's loot here. None of that. Okay, that I want. No. Okay. Alright, we are going to stop here, and I guess we will continue on into the inn next episode and see what's going on in there. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you on next episode. Bye.